Today, we are rating the AI-generated Magic the Gathering cards. The slop we love to insult, starting with El-Tai Wandering. It's a 2-mana, it's a sorcery room. You hear that, people? Rooms are kindred now. It's a staple. Have you ever seen a living room before? You have now. Okay, anyway, return target creature card named El-Tai Wandering from your graveyard to the battlefield. So we have, okay, so wait, it's implying that there are two cards out there. There's a sorcery called El-Tai Wandering. There's also a creature card called El-Tai Wandering. I want to say this is going to break the rules. This is going to completely break the rules. Whenever a creature you control enters, draw a card. What, permanently? How many times is this card going to be illegal? This is illegal in a bad way. Lorezio says, of course I've seen a living room before, Nikachu. Have you not? Yeah, the walls are speaking to me. The walls move. Just gotta animate your sorcery. It totally works. Yeah, in this world it works. In my world it doesn't. In fact, there is a rule out there. Like, if an instant or a sorcery somehow ends up being on the battlefield, you get rid of it, because it doesn't exist. It's not supposed to exist anyhow. Okay, does this card make any sense at all? No, I don't think so. To the rank with this damn thing. A mistake is stood aside and Basil's realm. As of course, for everyone that loves the bingo card. All right, here you go. Screenshot it up. All right. Got 5 more seconds. And that's it. All right, it's gone. You gotta wait for that. Let me know if those bingo cards matter. If you spot the bingo, you let me know. Next up, we got Owl of Insight. This is a 2-mana. Ooh, it's a Planeswalker with no name. It's got 3 loyalty. Choose one or both. The illusion of the illusion of choice. Okay, +1. Creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. That's fine. Or Owl of Insight deals 4 damage to target Planeswalker you control. Why do we want to shoot our own Planeswalker? What's up with that? Okay, so I'm glad they give us the choice of one or both, because I think I'm going to choose one of these and never 2 of them. 4 damage to target Planeswalker you control. Is there a Planeswalker you want, like, dead first before anything else? Is there a benefit to having some Planeswalkers in the graveyard? Or if it takes lethal damage, it transforms or something like that? Like, they're not battles. It's not something we don't want the defense to be blown away. Gleb says, also kind of busted for Golgari decks for only 2. Let's see, 2 mana, creatures you control get +X, where X is the number of creature cards. Well, it doesn't defend itself, though. So if there's, like, no creatures on the battlefield, someone's probably going to swing at this thing and it dies. So I think it's sort of fair. Also, if there's, like, no creature cards in your graveyard, or someone wipes out the graveyard with Rest in Peace or Relic of Progenitus, or, you know, something, then it has absolutely no utility in the game. I'm not going to say it's good. I'm not going to say it's unplayable. I'm not going to say it's illegal either. Very, very legal card. Play it in Dredge. Maybe a lot. Actually, doing what? I think you're right. Actually, Dredge a bunch. And then those stupid Narcomoebas go insane. You know what? Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. That's a good idea. That actually is going to work out. Also a non-legendary Planeswalker too. Yeah, there's a million owls out there. The owl of insight. What, you think you're the only owl with insight over there? Owls are supposed to be a wise bird because they see everything. They're always looking at you, especially when you don't even know about it. It's creepy as hell. Okay, moving on. We've got, I was about to say, it looks like Teferi. It is Teferi. In Dash-Amity. 4 mana, 4 loyalty, Planeswalker. +1 in Dash-Amity deals 1 damage to target player or Planeswalker. That's terrible, but you know what? It's not nothing. -2, flip a coin. If you win the flip, in Dash-Amity deals 1 damage to any target. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage to that permanent or player instead. What? Oh, so it just deals it twice. -2. In Dash-Amity deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1, then proliferate. This card looks terrible. Oh, so if you proliferate, actually you can go up. So it's only -1, not -2. So close to doable. I think what makes it not doable? Shoot, we can we'll flip a coin here. If you win the flip, you deal 1 damage to any target. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage to that permanent player. Oh, I see. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it didn't make any sense. Also, Hastat with the instead means it's the same damage on the -2. It deals 2 damage divided as you choose among any number. Oh, you mean the first -2. Its +1 is the only playable ability. What about the -2? It deals 2 damage divided as you choose among one. Oh yeah, it doesn't even specify one what? What? Creatures? The players? The planeswalkers? The grave? You want to damage the graveyard? Oh, that's too bad. Bunch of cloud poo over here. We gotta shovel that cloud poo out of here. Well, you know what? We have more cards, like Wolf of the Whack. Wow, that wolf is just whack. My Zybernation. This is a 3-mana instant. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Sacrifice that creature's campaign. This card is whack. It's more than whack. Campaign is a whack mechanic anyway. I wonder if it's supposed to mean companion. That sacrifice that creature's companion? Still doesn't make any sense. Creatures don't have companions. Sacrifice that creature's campaign. Champagne? Creatures don't have anything except auras. Auras and enchantment. Oh, sorry, equipments. Auras, equipments. That's about it. Oh no, banding is back. Oh yeah, banding. Everyone attacks or blocks as a band. They work together around here. Oh, it failed in the end. Have any of these cards worked out at all? Okay, Wolf of the Whack. It is whack. Whack it out of here. Okay, we got the Transgression Survivors. For 5 mana, we have a 5/5 Alien Dragon. Flying in haste, protection from everyone. What does that mean? Everyone, but not everything. So everyone might be a player? Protection from everyone, but not protection from maybe creatures. True name Nemesis against everyone. I like maybe. Spells, not creatures. Maybe. Is that what it's all about? At the beginning of each player's end step, you may balls the game that each of those dwarves that enchant detrite. The goating! It targets only another angel as a vehicle, in addition to its other types. What the heck? I thought that was flavor text for a second. No, it was actually, it was some reminder text that went nowhere. It definitely, okay, we definitely got Chaos Ensues. Is that on the bingo card? Did Chaos ensue? Chaos did ensue! Even that's borderline supposed to be the free spot. So it's Shroud. Maybe? Well, hold on. No. I don't understand this protection from everyone. Like, the way I'm looking at it is that it has protection from players trying to target it. But then that would imply the sorcerer instants and sorceries. Anyway, it's not particularly helpful. Protection from players prevents debt, damage, enchant, blockers, targeting. No. Maybe. Here's the thing. Like, Progenitus is labeled protection from everything, right? Is that not the case? Let's go get a Let's get good old Progeny over here. See, protection from everything, not everyone. Everything. So, like, Anger of the Gods, Doomblade, but also people, and also, like, the creatures. The creatures, so you can't block. But like, what does that mean when you have protection from everyone? I assume you have protection from the players, but you don't have protection from the creatures. That's the way I'm looking at it. True Name Nemesis has also protection from players and can't be. Oh, that's right. You have protect and can't be blocked, dealt damage. Okay, so it's like protection from everything. But just like, okay, it's just a weird way of saying it's protection from everything. A card is trash. You know, beyond that, it's awful. We also, yeah, we could say that's gave up halfway if that's it. Card gave up halfway. 100% gave up halfway. The first half ended up making sense. The second half, not so much. It was brutally terrible. But we move on to the Kami of the Terral Hedge Pace. A 4-mana 3/3 human cleric for the cleric fam out there. But guess what? It's Boros. Whenever you draw a card, you can pay red. If you do, untap your Kami of the Terral Hedge Pace. Useless! At your draw step. Oh, maybe not. I guess, okay. So your upkeep, you can tap, sack a creature you gain 4 life. Then draw a card for the turn. This triggers and you can pay a red. Yeah, that's actually terrible value. Not pro? Did they say they were called a pro? Or is that the last card? It's doable. You could print that card. Mark Rosewater might print that card. Token generation life gain machine. Well, I mean, you mean if you generate tokens? Yeah, if you generate them squirrels, you could sacrifice this thing to sacrifice it to this thing all day. Sack outlet? It's a janky sack outlet. I call it janky because there's a lot of sack outlets out there. Just sacrifice as many times as you want. This one, you have to tap it. So if you tap it, you better be drawing cards every single time you sacrifice something because you need to draw cards to untap this thing. It's like it's a really clunky sack outlet, but it's a sack outlet nonetheless if you need it. Functional draft chaff? It's not that bad. I don't know if it's draft chaff. Look, it's the rare. It's the rare of the draft. So you're not going to throw this away. We have Sophia. At least it's legal. Yeah, I know. It's the bar for making these AI cards pass is so low at this point. It's so low. Combos with stuff like Dark Prophecy. I don't know what that card is. I just have to take your word for it. All right, we got another doable card. I bet votes for Deeply. Is that on here? Do we have a Deeply voter? I bet votes for Deeply. Basically sacrificing. Looks like it came from the Deeply. Next up, we have Bright Hearth Veteran. It's not a very big creature. It's a blue 1/1 Goblin Rogue. In blue, I might add. This creature accrues vehicles using each player's turn. Okay, wait. I'm going to sacrifice here. I'm going to spend your turn to crew my vehicle. I love that. I love that idea. Oh, by the way, nobody gets a turn anymore because I can keep using your turns to crew my vehicles. Thank you very much. I don't have to attack. No, I mean, it's rules. Just take it up with the Breath Hearth Veteran. It said I can use your turn. I can use your turn to equip my vehicles. Whatever that means. Does it use up the turn? Hey, if a turn is a resource, like tapping my creature, I assume so. Yeah, my car is fueled. How that works, we don't know. But we just know it works. You can... Turns out every single time I use my car, I age twice as fast. A broken common? Yeah, actually, and for 1 mana. Oh my god. No, but you need a vehicle out here. This creature crews vehicles using each player's strength. If you don't have a vehicle out, the card would do absolutely nothing. The absolute power. Do we count this as incorrect reminder text? No, not at all. Oh, are you a little delayed? There's no reminder text here. But if it needs to be incorrect reminder text if it's like the reminder text to a separate card. Or it's a card if it's like a mechanic that we know and it gave the wrong reminder text. It's each player's turn, not target player's turn. So I think you can actually use both your opponent's and your turn. Well, lovely. Does it cause a draw or a new state of infinite game? I think you just get, if you're using up somebody else's turn to equip a crew a vehicle. And by the way, you can crew a vehicle more than once. You can over crew a vehicle. So once you crew your vehicle with somebody's turn, you can crew it again with another player's turn and another player's turn. And then you can take your turn, pass, and it'll just pass directly back to your turn because you already stole your opponent's turn by crewing the vehicle. So it's basically infinite turns. Are there one-drop vehicles with crew 1? Yes, I think there's a white one. I think there's and it's in standard too. So this is already a standard combo. Broken, absolute broken. But it still taps. Ooh, that's a good question. This creature crews vehicles using each player's turn. I want to say no, but I don't know for sure. I don't know what crewing using my opponent's turn looks like. I have no idea. Doesn't it skip your turn too, since it says each player's turn? This creature crews vehicles using each player's turn. Oh, then it's a what? Then it's a wash? Oh, maybe that's why. So like someone said earlier, would it draw the game? And I think the answer is no, because if this truly is every single turn and this goes nowhere, then I would just be forced to do something else at some point. Like I have to so in Magic the Gathering, you're not allowed to do an infinite loop intentionally. So if I'm intentionally crewing over and over and over again, using up everybody's turn, I have to stop at some point, or I lose. Essentially, you're only like infinite loops are only allowed to happen if they're unintentional. If I accidentally ended up in a loop, but if I can intentionally stop it, then I have to. Oh, then this just goes nowhere. It's basically crew things for free if everybody's turn is being spent at the same time. There is that time hourglass. Oh, what do you mean on arena? Wait, then I crew everyone's turn at end of my turn. I would cycle and would be start of my turn again. It's good. Let's cruise everyone. I don't know. I think you're just using up everybody's turn simultaneously. And then whoever's turn it is just goes back to their turn. It's a card, let me check. One from 4th edition that acts like a battery for turns. I have no idea. Oh, we need a judge for every single one of these cards. All right. Anyway, it's stupid. It's a stupid card. Stupid goblin. Okay, Colossadon Spirit. This is a 3/3 Ogre Devil. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Now, whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each opponent you have. Oh, this is draft chaff. This is draft. It's a 5-mana clunker. Whenever like any creature attacks, it gets a whole +1/+1. And then whenever this creature itself attacks, it's going to get +3/+3 in a commander game. And make bolt work is pity to the spite vermin. How and for Theros can keep them. It's a little form. One by one will have servants. Sounds crazy. This slaps? Yeah, straight up a card. If you ignore the flavor text. It's a very doable card. Are you guys like excited for this thing? How many of you would actually play this card? Very printable, very, very doable. You like the name, the Colossadon Spirit. It's coming to haunt you. Coming to haunt the enemies. I have no enemies. Refuses to put any +1/+1 counters on the creature. Did it say that? And Boltwork and Spy Vermin. It didn't say that has no enemies. It says a lot of things, though. 5/5 vanilla creature for 5. Very meh. No. Every single time it attacks. So whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1. Oh, until end of turn. So, hold on. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack. So if you attack with a bunch of creatures, it's going to get +1/+1. Then it's going to get +3/+3 each every turn. And then also it grows every turn, right? This is not a one-time deal. Yeah, it can get way bigger than 5/5. I think the first time it attacks, it's going to be a 7/7. It's gonna be a 7/7, then an 8/8, and then 9/9. This scales very weirdly. First ability is strong. I don't think any of these are particularly strong. It's just a big, dummy vanilla creature. I'll tell you what you do to beat this card. You just send the 1/1 token in to block the thing, and that's basically what it's for. It starts at 7/7. Yep, that's correct. In Commander. I do not see... Well, I mean, I guess you could play this one-on-one in an actual draft. You have a double deck. Slide this card in. Well, for the first turn, it's out. If it isn't removed or stopped, they deserve to take the damage. Also, if there's nothing in the way, they also deserve to take the damage. Oh yeah, it'll definitely need trample. You gotta slap trample on this big boy. Big ogre devil. Okay. Do it. Doable. Very doable. Interesting. It is Nexus. Like actual Nexus. 4 mana, 2/1 human, Mank, Cleric. Flying. When this creature enters, you may pay 0. If you do, draw a card. Flying. When this creature enters, you may pay 0. That is a very cheap price. You know what? I think I will pay that 0. I thought there was a catch to this thing. It's like when you go it's like when you go, I don't know, to Walmart or something. They got free samples out. What's the catch? Nothing. We just want you to try this thing. No. I think something's up. I'm not falling for this trick. Will you pay the 0? Absolutely. Is there bad grammar here? When this creature enters, you may pay 0. If you do, draw a card. I don't see the bad grammar. Sure, why not? Free cards. Why wouldn't I want the free cards? Don't forget, add it to the functional draft. All right, you guys want the functional draft, Jeff? The functional draft, Jeff. Where is it? I honestly think some people put that in their commander deck. Feels like a very commander card. She's holding a magic card. She is. This is Inception. She's holding a magic card knowing that she is a magic card. Will Anderson, I actually think this card kind of sucks. Okay, hold on. Let's analyze this card. It's 4 mana. It's a 2/1. It has flying. It has an ETB that gives you the option to draw a card. I think this card's okay. Do we have any 4 mana 2/1 flyers that draw a card on ETB? This card seems so overpriced. Well, what if it was 3? Isn't that broken? Like Muldrifter is like basically 3 mana for a 2/2 that has to sacrifice itself. This is like a strictly better... No, maybe not strictly better. Sorry, Muldrifter draws 2 cards, right? Okay, so it's not the same. Dies to Bolt, dies to Doom. Yeah, but you draw cards, so you win out of that. This card wants to be bolted. It wants to be Doom Bladed. It wants you to use up those cards. TD on the extra, it's Time Vault. You take an extra turn, but have to spend a turn to untap it. Oh, that card. There's an angel that does that for 3, isn't there? Maybe? Maybe. I'm not an angel player, so I don't play them angel cards. Are there any cards that stop additional costs or stuff like that? Not that I know of. Do you pay the 0? Do you pay the 1? I have Ristic Study. Yeah, I have no idea. Kill a nun? Well, if you kill a nun, it's bad karma. But yeah, the nun comes with value. The ability is susceptible to mana ability counters. Like what? I don't know a single card that would do that. William says, nah, this is super expensive. Worse, Ice Fang or Baleful Strix. Ice Fang... Okay, always draws you a card, but it's only a 1/1. It's only a 1/1. This is a 2/1. Okay, so maybe... oh, yeah, okay. And Ice Fang is also like Flash Creature. All right. The card's doable. The card's doable, whatever, but it's worse. It's flying Elvish Visionary. Yeah, basically. Basically. Next up, we've got Srop Bloat. What the hell art is this? Okay, it's a land. As this trivet enters, if defending player activates a coins, except becomes a creature, it becomes a 2/7 creature until end of turn. If it's a creature card, this artifact deals 1 damage to each creature. Board it. Board it immediately. That's enough. Yeah, shred it. We gotta board this crap. What is this? Is that a trivet? Whatever a trivet is? I gotta look that up. Trivet. Yeah, that is. I think that's a trivet. I see a bunch of circular stuff. I don't know what. Okay, I gotta now Google. What is a trivet? An iron tripod or bracket for cooking pot or kettle to stand on. I don't think I'm gonna cook anything on that. That looks like wicker. Looks like the, yeah, it looks like wicker placemats. Do not scare me. The wicker. The danger of the wicker. Be scared of the wicker. Wicker is gonna come for you. Bingo player's a card. There is no way in hell this card is even intelligible. You want the, if defending player activates, becomes a 2. Okay, whatever. It's a hard bingo. It's a hard bingo card. Where is it? Player's a card. There's a bunch of gibberish. You can't put together these random sentences and say it actually means something. Kilo, some trivets have floral design, so I guess the AI got confused. Oh, absolutely. Trivet is the only thing that makes sense on this card. Absolutely right. What a silly card. Keep your trivets under control. Okay, the Cursed Catapult. Why? Like, you fling something and it ended up slingshotting back at you? 3 mana sorcery. Target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. That's not bad. It's actually green. It's also green removal. I think there's a lot of decks that would want this card. It's green dismember. It's literally green dismember, but you're not allowed to use Phyrexian mana. Not too bad in green. Too bad it's sorcery. It's better than nothing. Hey, look. You can't have everything in an off... Like, this is -5/-5 in green. It's completely off the color pie. Green's not supposed to have these types of cards. So if you're going to get it, it's got to be a color pie break. Yeah, color pie break is the only notable thing. But that's why they make it crappy. It's a 3 mana sorcery. But for those green players, they can pay for it. They're rich in mana. They can pay for everything. Green does everything nowadays. Yeah, it's just... I think in the end, Wizards is going to make every color of the color pie do everything, but at a price, more or less. So, like, yeah, if you want the Cursed Catapult, well, it's going to be sorcery speed. The dream of his sacred attacks overmost with flying herself. Votes for flying. Fawn, Gold Mage Apprentice. Do we have a votes for flying thing? Flying voter. Who's voting for flying? Apparently John, Gold Mage Apprentice. Probably. A solid draft. Now this is draft chaff. The last card that might have been commander playable. I have no. This is definitely super draft chaff. 100. If this wasn't draft chaff before, it is now. Considering it's a catapult, that would be funny if it only worked on cards with Defender. Oh my, that's so genius. That's super flavorful. That's a huge flavor win. We got next Neon. Why wouldn't you play the black Phyrexian mana card instead? Because you're in green and you're not playing black. What if you're in mono green? What if you're in green blue? You got to get every piece of removal you can in those formats. Sorry, in those colors. Okay, next up, we got our sponsor, FusionGamingOnline.com, my favorite place to buy my Magic the Gathering cards. I got an Urza deck that I need to buy, and I'm filling those Urzas with the Tezzeret Cruel Captain and artifacts and blue station cards and more. Ooh, Edge of Eternities has everything for me. I better take advantage of that 15% off deal. before everyone else does. And I'm also going to use coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off all purchases I make at FusionGamingOnline.com. I'm also going to thank our other sponsor, Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. Play any deck, any format. You like Modern, you like Pioneer, you want to try to get into Pauper. You've never tried Pauper. Well, now's your chance. And you can play all formats on Magic Online using Mana Traders. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription using coupon code Nikachu_EFC. And back to AI generated slop. This is not usual slop, by the way. This is a very special slop. It's not even made by LLMs. Okay, we got Guildgate, 3-mana artifact. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 3/3 green centaur creature token. Fast? This actually looks really strong. Looks really strong. Quite nice. Very, very nice. We got Sophia with the print it. Print it today. The artifact decks, I think, really like this card. We have the Monotropic Guitarist says it's good. Very doable. Says, like, I hate this. I'm not having fun around here. I'm not having fun that everyone else is having fun with this card. It's perfect. Any deck can use it. That actually could be a problem, though. If every deck can use it, then every deck has to face it. And it's just like a card that you're constantly up against. You know, it could be the new Oko. It's the new Oko. So hard to deal with. And like what are you gonna do? It's like it's so easy to activate this card. Just play creatures and get 3/3s for free. And it's every creature. Every creature you cast. You can cast multiple creatures a turn. You just bury your opponents. Chief Lord, yo dog, I heard you like creatures. So we giving you an extra creature with every single creature. Yeah, basically, buy one, get yourself a 3/3 centaur. Centaurs hate human society. You know what this card would do, everyone? Overnight, the price of the centaur tokens would go up $1. Spam Thopters. And you have to cast the cards, so you can't just put tokens on the battlefield. It's not going to work. It doesn't say when a creature enters the battlefield. It's like when you cast the creature's spell. By the way, it's free. If the opponent counters your creature, you at least get the centaur token. That's guaranteed. That is money in the bank. Or a bodyguard on guard. I play Guildgate. Boros Guildgate? Azorius Guildgate. Guildgate. What? Stonks on the centaur tokens. Are there any 3/3 centaur tokens, though? That's a good question. 3/3 centaur. I want to say yes. I have to say. There we go. I found one. I don't know how many there are. Okay, hold on. I found one. There we go. There it is. Proof. I wasn't lying. It's a 3/3 and everything. I really have absolutely no idea, though, how many they made, though. Weird this isn't Selesnya, since it mentions guilds and makes centaurs. Yeah, they could have done that. Well, I don't think it's necessary. I think it's okay. It's an artifact. We want to make a white-green artifact. Then not everyone can play this card. Look, the card's not nearly as broken when everyone can play the broken cards, right? Slaps token. There's your proof. There it is. I bet it's not the only one. I want to say there's also a sorcery that, like, for 2 mana that makes a 3/3 token. Will Anderson, 4 Ornithopter, 4 Memnite. You could also tie it out with Emery, Lurker of the Lock. Yeah, that's possible. I think there's a lot of ways you could build around this card. It's powerful. I think this card's powerful. I think it's powerful. I think it's good. I think it's great. Just wanted to give a shout out to Non Mea Culpa with a huge super chat. The AI streams are my favorite comfort videos. Thanks for all your work. You're welcome, Non Mea Culpa. And at the end of the show, we're going to look at a ton of extra cards thanks to that super chat. Moving on. We got Demon, Fireblade of Hit. 4 mana, 1/3. Human Warlock. Flying. What is it? It's like Jace? It's like undead Jace wielding the sword of fire and ice. Or something like that. Okay, flying? At the beginning of your upkeep, destroy target artifact or enchantment with a +1/+1 counter on it. If an opponent controls 7 or more creatures, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Which creature? Instructions unclear. This card is unplayable, full stop. This could be... I don't know if this card can be built around. I don't know. I don't understand the meaning of the final ability. Yeah, it's like womp womp. At the very end. Lame. You only get one of the creatures. It was a cooking until the last sentence. I agree. Yeah, so close yet so far. Basically tripped over its own shoes. Right at the finish line. Man, I've been served so many of these, like, videos of people almost making the finish line, and they don't for multiple reasons. I'll chat. Gotta pull out Nikachu's fly swatter because I see a fly. They're like everywhere. They're like everywhere. They're like trying to hibernate for the winter. I got him. I got him. Where's the Kleenex? Ah, stuck. Stuck it. It's right over there, damn it. Oh, he's gonna come back alive. I gotta squish him. I gotta crush him. Come on, I'll be back in a second. I only stunned the son of a bitch. Okay. Get over here. Oh, he's big! He's very big! It's a big, juicy one. Sorry. Sorry about that. My garbage was probably very delicious. All right, back to the show. I gotta kill those damn flies. Nikachu, you're not a flying vote. No, I'm not. No, not flying at all. No, I've disconnected with all my friends who vote flying. I'm a Sprout voter. I'm always vote Sprout. Sometimes vote deeply. Okay, where are we here? Okay, Doc says, what if that creature refers back to the target artifact or enchantment that was destroyed? Maybe, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can make this card work. But it just don't work. There are artifact enchantment creatures, absolutely. It's saying if the artifact or enchantment you target is also a creature, and there are 7 other creatures, you get a token of it. At the beginning of your graph, you destroy target artifact or enchantment with a +1/+1 counter. Then if an opponent controls 7 or more creatures, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Oh, I see. So, well, that is just so weird. It really should say if that enchantment or artifact was a creature, and if the opponent controls 7 or more creatures, create a token that's a copy of that creature. So you guys think it's rules-wise? It works? All right. It works for all the fans of the Damon Fireblade of Hit. There you go. It's there. Fireburn is like, always vote deeply. They run deep, just like my emotions. Okay, next up, we have Vorsian Calamity. This is a 1-mana artifact. Oh, that sounds juicy. I love 1-mana artifacts. Whenever an opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card, put that card onto the battlefield and shuffle. That meant nothing, right, chat? That had to have meant nothing. Whenever an opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card, put that card onto the battlefield. That doesn't make any sense. It's like, until you reveal the creature card, put it onto the battlefield. But like, we haven't hit a creature card yet. We didn't hit anything. Yeah, that does not do anything. Nothing. As far as I'm concerned. It's like, it reminds me of math. We're trying to reach the limit, but we never reach it. So if we never reach the limit, we can't do anything with our destination. Nikachu, it counters Oath of Druids, does it? Whenever an opponent reveals cards on the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. I don't think it does. It's just until they reveal a creature card, put that card onto the battlefield. But at some point, they will reveal a creature card, and they can put that onto the battlefield. It does do... okay, we have Zix here. It does do something. It pointlessly shuffles your own library. I guess it does that. Wait, no, it doesn't shut... Does it shuffle our library? It means that if they're revealing cards until you reveal a creature card, you get to put it onto the field. Does it? Whenever an opponent reveals cards on top of their library until they reveal a creature card, put that card onto the battlefield. Is it? So basically, if they reveal cards to find a creature, we get the creature? No, if another card says reveal cards on the top of the library until they reveal a creature card, you can put that creature. Oh my god! This is great. It is anti-Cascade. It could also be anti... well, it's definitely anti-Oath of Druids. Yeah, it's anti-Oath of Druids, which is good, because I hate Oath of Druids for the most part. At least when... one of the only formats I can play against it is... Well, I guess pre-modern and vintage. And I hate it in both those formats. It helps your opponent. All right, we have a new interpretation. It helps your opponent. It does not put on your side of the field. How about that? Whenever an opponent reveals cards until they reveal a creature card, put that card onto the battlefield. How about that? Because normally it will say put it onto the battlefield under your control. Yeah, it doesn't specify who controls the card goes to the battlefield. So you would assume that it actually just goes back to the opponent. It wouldn't apply to Cascade is because it gets exiled or something. If you would put a creature on the battlefield, is on your side unless it is otherwise mentioned. No, 100% of the time it will say put on to play under your control or something. The card doesn't say under your control. They are correct. Nothing happens besides shuffling because the trigger resolves the revealed card will already be gone. Bingo discussing the rules. That's actually a good point. We've been discussing the rules big time here. Do we have a discussing the rules card? It's actually not here. No, it's actually not on this bingo card. Donate it? I don't think it helps. The card, okay, the card is going to do nothing. Because basically the card says if my opponent reveals cards to find a creature, then they're just going to put it onto the battlefield. We have no, yeah, it was not on the bingo card. We should have a bingo. We should have a bingo square for like what was not on the bingo card or something like that. But unfortunately, you guys could game the system and just name random stuff on the bingo card. It does put the creature on your side of the field. It defers to your control. No, it doesn't. If you donate it, then you can search and get free creatures. No, but then you still need to reveal cards. You guys are making all this stuff up. All right, if a judge wants to step in to say exactly what this card does, go for it. I actually think... I mean, the card is, I guess, technically legal, but it looks useless. Under all measures. Completely useless. Bingo, it does nothing, an amazing art bad card. We can have the, Is there a nothing? This does nothing. Okay, we'll put that. I like that. Yeah, I can get that. We got all four corners. This is such a weird... I've never seen this before on the bingo card. Never. It's a first. Too complicated. Kettle, too complicated for legacy play. That's why you need them judges always around. Okay, the Anima Stand Spirit Chandra. This is a 9-mana 6/6 shapeshifter. You may cast red spells from your hand this turn. Whenever another legendary creature you control dies, what the F? Wait, before I get, you may cast red spells from your hand this turn. I would assume they're just stating the damn obvious. If I have red cards, then I can use my red cards. Okay, whenever another legendary creature you control dies, exile it, then return all creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. I would like that. Just in case you forgot, man. More like the anime, am I right? Oh, it's the anima? The anime. Holy hell, this card is something. I think the AI assumes people don't play with their cards. Maybe some people just don't know they can play their cards. You need to unlock them. You either can unlock them with some sort of Wizards of the Coast paywall, or you use cards to play your cards. Bingo, stating the obvious / just in case I lose that. Would there be a world where you can lose the ability to cast red spells? Maybe you're right. Okay, we're holding. Where is that? Do we have a just in case we lose that? You win the game. It's not on here. Oh no, it is on there. Just in case I lose that. I think so. So if there's a world where someone plays a card that says that player can't play red spells, Iona. Maybe Iona. So if you play this blue card after Iona, yeah, you guys are with me on the Iona thing, then I guess you can play your red cards again. That is so weird. That is so weird. 4 Paths of Life says, since it's on a permanent, can it be interpreted as red spells in your hand have flash? We cast red spells from your hand this turn. Yeah, I guess so, because every turn is this turn. No. I don't think so. I don't know what you mean, actually. I guess you use this whenever you get caught red-handed. Helps get around cards around silence. Helps get red cards around silence. I don't think silence might timestamp it. It might defeat timestamp. Does it beat? I don't know if it beats epic. Again, it might be a timestamp thing. This is a weird rule. I don't even know if a judge could answer this very well. Yeah, it's not an ETB, so I think this is a timestamp thing. So, like, if we have this in play and someone plays silence, I think I'm still silenced. Did we ever read the second half? Yeah, we read the second half. It's pretty good. Yeah, whenever another legendary creature you control dies, exile it. And then you can return all your creature cards from graveyard back to hand. It's pretty good. That is value. First ability means I think it means something. I mean, it's not going to be useful most of the time. I don't think it's nothing. It's literally just anti-silence, otherwise stating the obvious. No. You play this after someone plays Iona. I'm telling you. You play this after someone plays Iona. And I think that's the only card this works against. I think. Okay, I'm going to say it's doable. Really weird, though. Which way is the shape-shifting? I don't know. Okay, moving on. Ooh! Fate with Ruins. I like this art. It's a blue instant. Exile target creature if it has the same name as a color. So, like, what? If the card is called blue or yellow? This is an unset card. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. This is the same. I mean, maybe it also applies to some cards like the red dragon, the black dragon, the golden dragon. Maybe if it has the same name as a color. Yeah, so I think if it has any color in the name. Amazing art, bad card. Yeah, we could have that one. That's true. Where is it? This card is borderline worthless. It's more worthless than my damn A&W coupons that expired 1 month ago. This is definitely an unsaid card. I'm with you, $9. Amazing. You know what? I like these types of arts. I'm a huge fan of those those invention cards. That was like sketches of the invention. I like that. It's very different. Does it do any color or any of them? I think any color. There's a purple dragon. I'm sure it will blink that card. Card has to be called red, exactly, but how far would this go? Would eggshell work? Absolutely. So whoever knows more colors. Do you know taupe? Does anyone know taupe out there? Then there's like baby blue, sky blue. Actually, I don't know if baby blue is a real card, a real color. Is mayonnaise a color? Is mayonnaise a color? Yes, paint color named mayonnaise is a real product sold by companies like Benjamin Moore, which is described as a bright, creamy white. You know, there are so many colors out there. I would not be surprised if there's like I'm pretty sure crimson is a color. And think of all the creatures that are called crimson. Is crimson a color? Yes, crimson is a color. It's a rich, deep red with a slight purplish tint, often described as having cool blue undertones. See? I think there's probably, if you really dig deep, there's probably a lot of creatures with color in the name. Time to become a professional color name picker and name the color Shieldred. Lug, easy. Name a color after a card to make the valid target valid. Yeah, but like, how are you going to verify that? How are you going to make that valid? Do you work for the color company? You work for the color dictionary? E1D1 has the same name as a color, contains color, so I think it legit only effects on creatures called red, blue. Exile target creature if it has the same name as... I think partial counts. I would say partial counts. This is Dimitri. Oh, there's officially 2,387 colors by North American notices. Oh, you know what might make this awkward, actually? Alternate languages. Because, like, crimson in... You know, what is crimson in one language might not even mean a color in another language. So this is super uncard. Super unusable. To damn draw story. That humans can see. Yes, of course. Some other species, they might see more than us. A lot more. Nimbus Rally. 3 mana aura, enchant creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted creature. Useless. Or, oh, sorry, we could put this on the opponent's creature. Enchanted creature has whenever this creature, hat player without face down, the copy this way, you draw a card. Damn, it was worthless at the end. It was almost a bad encase in the moon. Almost. Bryce says, I didn't know mayonnaise was a color, but it is an instrument. Is it an instrument? What, you're gonna play the mayonnaise? Big hat player. Big hat energy. Yeah, shout out to Jacob Thune. Give up halfway, rip. Yes, actually, it did give up halfway, but we've hit that bingo card. That's already taken on the bingo card. Where was it? Right over here on the bottom right corner. Enchanted creature tips Fedora. you have to first give them the fedora, then they tip it. Votes for hats. It draws a card potentially in some world. Print it. No, Patrick Mayonnaise is not an instrument. It almost names other AI. Almost. Is names other AI generated card slot even possible? Yes. Oh, you mean there are some of these cards that make reference to another card and we get to see the token of it like a little bit below. That's the only time that we can see it. Or like they post a card. It's like anyway, they mention a card and then our next card is like that card. So it makes mention, or even mentions another. Hold on, was it AI generated or any card? Names other, yeah. So it can name another AI card. It's happened before. You never know when it's going to happen. It could happen at any moment, anytime. Burns says, okay, so if you play this on a creature that also has the ability to put a hat on a player, as long as they don't have a face-down copy token, then you get to draw a card. Simple. Oh, it's that simple, huh? This is a bunch of cloud poo to me, so we're going to board it straight to the Urank. You can go vote with Deeply and everybody else over there. Okay, Cemetery. 3-mana enchantment. There's no way Cemetery has never been chosen before. Is there a card called Cemetery? Is there no Cemetery card? There's a lot of cards using the word Cemetery. There's not one. I swear, there's not a single card called Cemetery. You would think if the game has been around for a good 25, what is it? We're at 35 years? There would be a single card called Cemetery? Not a single one. Fascinating. All right. This is a very legal name for a Magic card. I'd keep all the lingo if I could remember it all. After 4 years, I mean, I just can't remember all the... What I actually was writing down some of the AI stuff. Where is it? Where's the AI lingo? I wrote it down in a document once. Whooped the Monarch, Bort, General Balloon, Expert Source. Oh, damn. We gotta use Expert Source. Fuel of Nissa, Mind Fudge. Oh, that's one we can't forget. I gotta write this one down too. What's it called? This was Cloud Poo. Other ones were like Urank, Doable, Chaos Ensues, Deeply, Sprout, Flying, It Danger, Zybers, Swoosed Round, Find Out, Salt Cave, Discard Hand, Goblins Died the Pega. I don't remember what the hell that was about. And the Bang of Magic. So those are just a few of the more interesting lingo. We had Diblick. Can't forget about Diblick. I can't forget about any of these. Yeah, just can't Diblick around. A lot of these cards are Diblicking around. What was that one? The stupid one? Discard hand, Cobblings died the Pega. That's the whole sentence. And I'll never forget the fleshes have been reached. I think this was mostly a list of stuff that I had the chance of forgetting. Expert source, aka a judge. You boarded them out of your mind. Base, you know, I can only hold so much useless information in my head. And as I keep learning new useless information, it kicks out the old useless information. Captain Rumia says, a card that has the ability with a very high cost that lets you roll dice and lets you say Coplings died the Pega. It was so effing random. Meet the... Oh, the Crapton! Yeah, and Riptic... The Crapton. Okay, anyway. Okay, we don't even know what this card does. This is a 3-mana enchantment. When this enchantment enters, you gain 3 life. Whenever you create 1 or more tokens under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. I gotta write that down. The Crapton. The Crapton. I believe there wasn't actually it was a Riptic turd. I don't remember the frying. So whenever you create 1 or more tokens under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. That's fine. And you gain 3 life. I really have nothing much to say about this card. It's a very simple card, really. The card seems alright. It seems like it doesn't break the game, which is a rarity around in these parts these days. It's a very good card in a zombie deck. I guess, yeah, you reanimate the zombies. You also help put the zombies in your graveyard. Very acceptable card. This card is not diblicking around. An X was all a expert source said, according to General Balloon, an expert source said this card is fine. Says some deeply voters probably. Okay, moving on. Okay, we are at... Someone out there who loves plane chase cards is going to get annoyed that I skip this. I would like to skip it if I could. All right. All these cards are thanks to donations from Non-Mea Culpa. We'll look at 5 cards. Thanks so much, Non-Mea Culpa. Okay, the Spire. It's an Urza the Plane? Urza. A creature. A land. And now a plane. All creatures have, when this creature deals damage to a player, that player gains life equal to the damage dealt. Also, whenever you roll Chaos, the Chaos Ensues button, whatever, or dice, put a 1/1 green golem token onto the battlefield. These cards don't make any damn sense to me. I don't even... Is this legal? Urza has his ashes spread. That would make some sense. Creatures don't do... I don't understand these cards. All creatures have, when this creature deals damage to a player, that player gains life to the damage dealt. No, it's a trigger. So you'd have to kill them in one shot. So if someone's at 20 life, you have to deal 20 damage to them. Because after they deal damage, it will trigger, and they gain the life back. Yeah, you have to deal lethal damage at once. $9. $9. That's a unique username. Not many people name themselves after some arbitrary amount of money. I bet there's something you really like for $9 that you made it your username. You can prevent life gain. Yeah, you could do that, actually. That would actually work. It's a pretty funny plane. Urza always liked building up a big army and attacked you all at once for giant chunks of damage. It's within the spirit of Urza's will. His plane, you have to attack in one shot. Yeah, or we could use Tainted Remedy. 50 Cent is one such person. What do you like for 50 cents? I don't know the lore behind that. I hope it's family friendly. Bingo, chaos ensues because of chaos, actual chaos ability. Oh my god, what a cheap shot. Oh, we already got it already. Mass board wipe required. Players with infect decks. Oh yeah, the infect would get around this. You could gain as much life as you want. I don't give a crap. I'm gonna kill you with 10 damage, one way or another. By the way, who controls the green golem token? Whenever you roll chaos, but I guess anyone who rolls, whoever rolls chaos, or maybe specifically you, I guess. No. So whenever you roll chaos, if someone else does, it doesn't matter. Dean! Welcome back, Dean. Yeah, I was always waiting for you. Tree Fitty. Okay, anyway, or yeah, commander damage, it won't affect commander damage. It's good. That's a good point. All right, I guess doable. Although I would never play that stuff. All right, second of 5 super chats. Influence Thief. It's a 3-mana artifact. At the beginning of your end step, exile the top card of each player's library. You may cast an artifact spell from among them without paying its mana cost. If you don't, you lose the game. Oh my god, we are gonna die. We literally need a card in play that will say we can play artifacts at flash speed. Otherwise this card just kills us. Bingo alert. Play to lose, baby.
No, God, please, no.
That is definitely a play to lose card. So it is doable because it danger for you. Oh, where was that? Yeah, I like this. It goes to Thomas Jenks. It danger for you. Now it's doable. Like all you need is you need a card in play that says you can play artifacts at instant speed. What's that card? What's that card the command zone loves? I swear this card exists. Something Orrery. Does that do it? I don't know. What's the Orrery card? Orrery. Am I spelling this right? Yeah, you may cast spells as though they had flash. So actually, this is going to work. So if you have the Vidalcan Orrery in play, And you play Influence Thief. At the beginning, we go to our end step. We better hold mana up. Exile the top card of each player's library. You may cast an artifact spell from among them without paying its mana cost. So, I mean, we also have to be lucky that there's an artifact on top. If there's no artifact, we dead. We're super dead. This card can self-cast for free if the deck is stacked appropriately. Maybe with the trigger on the stack, actually, we could bounce the Influence Thief back on top. Just pray that someone has an artifact. I know, we need an artifact every single turn. We're dead. Video, how can I submit a new bingo card? I do not make them myself. I actually take them from the from all of you. So you can submit it on my Discord and tag me, and I'll take a look at it and probably will use it. I'm always looking for new bingo cards. This is the hardcore bingo card. This is the most. You do have to make it somewhat difficult. I mean, it can't be like super easy. But it doesn't have to be painfully impossible. But this is like the grandmaster of all difficult bingo cards. Just to have a deck with nothing but artifacts. Well, you can have lands, right? All right, it's a doable card. It will put. I don't know. You'll get the rush of death every single turn of almost dying. Okay, next up. Kami of the Firecraw. Sorry, Fire's Craw. Land with Planeswalker abilities. +1, up to one target creature gets +2/+0 and gains flying until end of turn. And then -2, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. This is on a land, but it doesn't tap for mana. To one target creature gets +2/+0 and gains flying. That's insane. -2, create a 2/2 black zombie. We can actually pay for that after we go +1/+1, then -2. It's a Planeswalker. You can just call it a Landswalker. I think that works out quite well. It has no loyalty. Well, we'll get loyalty. Right? It's not a Planeswalker, so it doesn't die on the spot. This is good, yet a little janky. Land not tapping for mana. That's correct. Well, you know, like Dark Depths and Tabernacle. It's quite within the realm of Magic the Gathering history. Oh, look at this. Plains-Walker. Chest of Treasures likes it. Bingo alert, Zybers. Do you guys think this Zybers? You like this land? This stupid Planeswalker land? It also doesn't specify those are loyalty counters. No reason to assume you can only activate once per turn. No, I think... So there, you can give Planeswalker abilities to creatures through Grist and Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And you will only be able to activate once per turn. I don't know what the rules are for that. It's just that's how the online clients work it. That's just how it is. Is land doesn't tap for mana on the bingo card? Probably not. Nope. It don't. Okay, we have two people that say it's Zybers. This card is a rules nightmare. Not really. I don't even think this thing's Zybers, but you guys think it's Zybers, so the hell do I know? All right, moving on. We're going to Lug Ormor Field. Okay, so 2-mana 1/1 Phyrexian Drake. Protection from bad. It says protection from bad. Will be useless in tournaments because everyone's gonna be playing good cards. Judge! Is this card bad? I want to know if I have protection from it. Yeah, protection from jank combos. There's protection from bad. No way protection from Tybalt. Yeah. I see 2 mistakes on the bingo card. Ironically, grammar is misspelled. Well, it was probably done on purpose. Protection from bulk commons. Protection from every card that is less than 1% of the meta share. Yeah, from entire decks. Protection from non-tournament play. That's actually a good one. Like, yeah, does this card ever show up in any metagame database? No, then it must be bad. How about protection from neutral good? That could be how do I put it? That could be a rare. And then Mythic is protection from good. Protection from Sorrow's Path. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, so I can play Sorrow's Path now. So it's gonna be, we're gonna have protection from it. Toad's throwing shade at Mike. Protection from a Michael Jackson shot. Michael Jackson shot song. You misspelled this thing, and now it's making me speak stupid. You can't play that card. It's bad for me. Judge, is my Judge, is my card bad? What a complete what this it's so up to interpretation. Cards with bad in name. No, it's just gonna be cards that are actually bad. Oh, I forgot about the protection from the song. I'm bad. That something. Who's bad? It also has the Phyrexian mana background without using Phyrexian mana. That's correct. New MTG color, bad. Well, that. Yeah, maybe that's gonna be the purple. Oh my God, Sophia with hot take. This has protection from itself. From itself. Well, so basically, if there's two Lugs Orman fields on the battlefield, they just basically, they're like ships passing in the night, effectively. It's a Drake without wings. So it has protection from white. Well, whoa! You know, they're powering up white around these days. Yes, I'm Phyrexian, but I'm not a bad guy. Says, oh yeah, says Drake. Is the name pronounced lol or Moorfield? I have it. I sort of look at it as like lol. UGH is like lol Ormanfield. All right. Anyway, I mean it's rubbish. There's no way you can determine what the hell has protection from bad. It's very funny to think about, though. Okay, next we have Averhick Servant. This Servant is a uniquely 5-mana 5/5 plant construct with trample. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if this card is in your graveyard, it becomes a player. What the hell? Oh, wow, that is a perfect player as a card. Did we do player as a card? I think we did player as a card. But last time it was not so clean. This is clean. It literally says the card is a player. And the player is a card. Philip was like, what? So basically, I guess it turns into like a planeswalker. And so if you can attack this thing and then it can take up the... You know what's interesting though? It basically regenerates. Because, you know, every single time... If it doesn't take lethal damage, then the damages are removed at end step. It's interesting. We have 1 vote for the cute art. It's basically like a walking garden. We have 2 for the cute art. All right. I guess I heard enough. We have cute art. Player could be a creature type. You know, like players who have many partners. Oh my God. Burns says, well, this card has no library, so it dies during its upkeep anyway. Yeah, that could be a good point. Yeah, there's no library for this creature. What library are you drawing from? Averhick Servant. Wasn't cute owl earlier too? Okay. It was an owl in a cloak. It wasn't as cute as it could be. No name card or 1 word of text. Let's go. What are we looking for? Oh, no name on a card. And 1 word of text. Yeah. Those are highly specific though. It's basically all or nothing. Coco Mix, does it get its own deck? Do you split your deck with it? Or is that like an unset 2-headed card? No, I think, you know what? If you want to become a sentient player in this game, you better come with your own deck. You know, we're not sharing anything with you. Players don't share their deck with everyone else anyway. That's against the rules. What does it do during its turn? The real question is, who controls the damn thing? Who decides when it attacks or doesn't attack? If I made it, can I give it a bit of my library? This card is dumb. Okay, next up. I think there's one more in that big super chat. Elvish Medolitarier. I don't know what the hell that means. It's a 6-mana 10/2 demon. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it's a bird. Huh? Can have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. So it's a clone. Into the end, starting with you, each player votes for Gale Main's cores and green. What the hell does that mean? Votes for green. Votes for green. Must be voting for Sprout. Sprout had a little green on him, I think. Yeah, a new voting card. This must be for the 2026 election. Votes for Gale Main's cores. I don't even know what the hell that could be. Gale Main's core. Woo, go green. And green. I guess they go together or something. There's a Sprout voter space if that's the case. No, this one. Well, there is no Sprout here. Probably. I mean, this could be. I imagine this is within the political party of Sprout to some degree. Like, this could be one of those by-elections. This is what the dude in the Nevermore story saw in his chamber door. Not familiar. Does red need clones? I don't know. Benjamin Burke is just, this is nightmare fuel. This is not that bad. Why not? Very not red if it votes for green. Well, you know what? Sometimes you vote for the other party. Maybe it's a Gruul card. Think of it that way. It's more of a Gruul card. Played in Gruul decks. Okay. Oh, this is an Edgar Allan. Oh, Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. That makes sense to me. All right, next up. We've got so many super chats. Okay, let's do them. We'll do them actually. Well, we got to do it in priority of money spent. We've got Crapador. New constructed deck building challenge announced on MTG Neural Net Discord server today. 60 card decks, up to 4 copies. Restrict list. Join today. All right. For anyone that likes to play with AI generated Magic the Gathering cards, you can join the Discord in my description. And I guess, how many of you actually play these things? It's crazy. But anyway, with that announcement, we'll look at another card. Oh, what a cheatsy. This is like 2 cards in one. Okay, we got Skursdag. I swear we've heard of Skursdag before. This is not the first Skursdag card. This is Skursdag Spirit Squirrel. Creature E. Protection from blue. Easy enough. And then we got Shriek Archon, 4-mana 3/1. Menace Shuffles. The card has the shuffles. Yeah, infinite shuffling. Shuffle as much as you want. Shuffle forever. Yeah, I that is broken actually, by the way. If you can shuffle anytime you want ever, then I mean you can basically put anything you want on top of your deck if you can see what the top card of your deck is, because you can technically just keep shuffling it and your opponent cuts it until you get what you want. So you can basically stack your deck like crazy. Oh, there's another fly in here. I gotta kill him. I'm gonna kill you. Got ya. I got ya. Got you big time. No. Go on my fly swatter. Another one bites the dust. They're trying to hide for the winter. So yeah, I got him. Ha! I am undefeated versus flies. For I've killed thousands of them and none of them have killed me. Victory is mine. Another Nikachu vote against flying. That's one less vote for flying in the future. They outnumber me by significant margins. It's almost like cheating. It's complete voter fraud. They can multiply like crazy within one season. Yeah, I have major reach. Fly swatter equipment. Yeah, Nikachu's fly swatter. Definitely has first strike. You might almost say it has what's it called? I guess it has to be first strike. I was about to say it has split second because that fly didn't have a whole lot of time to react. Let me tell you that. Bingo alert. Its creature type is 1 word of text. What is that actually? 1 word of text. No, that applies to the actual card itself. Like the text box is 1 word of text. Like even the creature type, it still says creature there. Anyway, I have nothing to say about this stupid card. The fact that you can shuffle indefinitely actually makes this super broken. Another one? I just killed half your family. Where's these damn? Oh, I saw the stupid fly. Oh, you're gonna die where your brother just died. That's it. Oh, I don't know where it bounced. I can't find the bot. Where's the body? Okay, the body's gone. There's some chance they'll come back. If you don't squish them hard after you hit them, they actually can come back. We got Lug Lug. 1 more card. For 10 pounds, we can look at 2 cards. Lug Lug. Should have been those 2 cards up there. Okay, we have Alamine Campus, a 2-mana instant. Opponents you control get +1/+1. That is okay. This is like another player is a card type of card. This is so if we gain control of our opponents and the players are cards, we can buff them up. They're gonna be big now. Build anti-fly insect deck. I suppose so. If this was the Twilight Zone, Nikachu would come back as a fly. I certainly hope not. I'd stay very far away from humans. They're greedy. They're greedy coming in here. +1/+1 permanently too. Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's like basically like an anthem. Yeah, it's an anthem for your enemies for as long as I control them, though. If I don't control them, they don't get +1/+1 anymore. So they go back to their own control. They lose out. I get it's some weird world. I guess this is playable. Like it works with Form of the Squirrel. Oh, but then that's an uncard. No, that card can't work out either. Next up, Steve Cooper with 1 more. This is like you mean a million more? I have a million these super chats to get through. Everyone's very generous today. Everyone's so generous. I gotta start. This is gonna go on for a while. We need more music. I gotta be prepared. And I will be prepared. Okay, we got more music. Fear of Weapon. This is a 2-mana 3/1 spirit. Pay a red. Tap. Target creature gets -2/-0 until end of turn. Now that is draft chaff. That is pure garbage. Beamancer. Maybe they meant creatures opponents you control. No. They were meant the opponents themselves. It's literally just a card. It's too real. It's a super real card. I'm looking at like my AI generated terms to see if this has anything I can use over here. No, nothing I can see anyhow. Gavros just telling it as it is. This is garbage. The flavor text. Oh, there's flavor text. Your doctor's pleasure has long reefing. I am the same galleon for strength. What does reefing mean? Reefing. Sounds like a stoner term. Reefing is the process of reducing a sail's area to improve a sailboat's stability and control in strong winds. You hear that? Your doctor's pleasure has long reefing. They're going to do great. They're going to take sail. Need protection from this bad card. Yeah, that card would have protection from this bad card. That's so funny. A bad card having protection from bad cards. Like it's completely useless against any good metagame. Yeah. We're gonna have protection from we would have protection from this because it's that bad. Too doable. Next up, we got Captain stay in room. Yeah, bury your trash deeply so it doesn't attract flies. They keep coming anyway. Like, I have no choice. Okay, Empire Awaken of Orden Charm. This is a 4-mana 2 loyalty equipment planeswalker. So it's a planeswalker that's named equipment. The equipment is the name. +2. Each player shuffles their library onto the battlefield. Holy moly! Basically just says put the whole deck on the battlefield. Hold on, is that a good thing? We could die. So this is what could happen. It's either if anyone has Thassa's Oracle, we lose. We lose horribly. Yeah, show and tell. This is the ultimate show and tell card. Now here's the upside. If no one can win the game with their ETBs, we win the game. Because we just pass the turn and they don't have anything left in their... Oh no, they will have stuff left in their deck. What happens to the instant and sorceries? Did it get shuffled back in the deck, or they go to the graveyard? I think it will not shuffle. No. What if we have the Thoracle? It says each. Oh yeah, each player. Okay, so the problem is if everybody has. I'm pretty sure the instants and sorceries will go back because that's the zone that it came from. It's the uncard incoming, except it's 4 colorless mana. This game ends by my next upkeep unless someone does something. Because remember, it can only put the permanents on the battlefield. It's not going to put anything else on the battlefield. Yeah, they remain. So basically so Thoracle's not going to win, or it probably is not going to win, because there's still going to be too many cards in the form of instants and sorceries still left in the deck. How is this common as well? Pauper and Shambles. Pauper, you gotta have to emergency ban this card. Put out Platinum Angel. That could work. B-Matsu says, what if we have a creature that can make opponents draw at instant speed? I don't think it's going to matter. Terror of the Peaks? Yeah, maybe a dragon deck could win. So, I mean, obviously you can build your deck around winning with this thing. But remember, your opponent, they could put anything on the battlefield too. They could put a card that says... They could end up having a creature combo that wins the game on the spot, right? With like a bunch of sacrifices and ETBs. So it could backfire in a lot of ways. So it's almost like a gamble. Do you want to +2 and put your entire deck on the battlefield? Like, you might have a combo, but someone else might also be able to combo in response to your combo. Lorazio, might as well end the game once everyone shuffles their battlefield and library together. Oh, this is an end the game card, that's for sure. Someone's gonna win either instantaneously or very, very soon. The order of when the ETB is in the order you shuffle, I guess so. Glaring Fleshraker would wipe out everyone with this. No, those triggers would go on the stack, and then people could respond to it, so you could die first. Nothing has to resolve immediately. Like a creature combo, a sack outlet creature combo in play with like Persist or Undying would beat you. Scarless, love the avatar. You could easily build a deck where Thoracle does win. You can make your devotion become huge. That is possible. That's true. But remember that trigger also goes on the stack. Huh? How is it? So if it's my turn, whose triggers are resolving first here? No, I think the Thoracle, the problem with the Thoracle win, I think you are in your best to have some sort of creature sack combo, because anyone who has a combo that's about to win on the stack will lose to someone who can activate their combo and put it on the stack, right? Valakut still doesn't even work. It's like all those triggers go on the stack and someone can just still win anyway. This is still, everyone puts their permanents in the library on the battlefield anyway. Yep. Just have Elish Norn, Mother of Machines, so you are the only one that triggers. That's true. Ooh, that's broke. Actually, that's probably the solution. Holy moly. Yeah, I guess that works. I think we broke the card. It's just, well, wait a minute. They can have their own Elish Norn too. They could have their own Elish Norn. So everyone has an Elish Norn. No one does anything. Non-active player resolves first. Yeah. Well, I was thinking, honestly, I don't think it matters because whoever can activate their combo, or activate a combo while everyone has like floating win conditions on the stack is the one that's going to win it. Bingo! It danger. It danger. It clearly a danger too. I agree. It danger. Okay, I have nothing else to say about this card. It's insane. You know what? I would not mind a card like this sort of existing for a lot more mana, and it's just like everyone puts alt permanents they have from their deck onto the battlefield. I have no idea if that would be fair to any degree whatsoever. Jess with the super chat. I think I had that super chat many times. Nikachu is a speciest, kills flies but not people. Correct. Also, a lot of fish eat flies, so they have to kill him somehow. Sorin's Banish, 4 mana aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, double the number of other creatures you control. What the hell? Double the number of other creatures you control? I just have double the number of stuff in the form of tokens. You know what? I actually like that there's this image of a bunch of rabbits in the background. They're multiplying like rabbits. Mass clone that happens each attack. Oh, good lord. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. Imagine you could pass the creature around too. Put this aura on, what's it called? Corona? Corona attacks each turn. Basically, it lets everyone multiply their creatures. Dangerous to other token doublers? Absolutely. That feels like... Well, this card is vulnerable. I mean, it's an aura. If you can't beat a creature with an aura on it, like... I don't know. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Enchant your own creature that hits you when a creature enters, someone will die. When a creature enters... I don't get it. Sorin keeping the rabbit population. Well, or not. This is Sorin's Banish. It doesn't clone. It just doubles the number. What does that mean? Double the number of other creatures you control. As far as I'm concerned, it means it basically doubles what you got. Wouldn't see competitive play. Absolutely not. Does this turn doubling season into a quadrupling season? Absolutely. Yeah, it says combat damage. Exponential growth. That's why we have so many bunnies in this world. I heard you can't live off of bunnies. I'm like, these things multiply like crazy. Apparently there's not enough fat on their meat. That's so weird. You can die of starvation eating bunnies all the time. That's crazy. Okay, I don't even want to say it's doable. It's like the language is a bit weird. Double the number of creatures you control. That doesn't make any sense. Well, we sort of know what it means, but not really. Next up, we got Lord Trevor. No card for me. A donation for the coffee crew. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Lord Trevor. Lord Trevor, huge fan of AI-generated cards. Next, we've got Maximum Obulization. This is a black aura. Enchant artifact. Whenever a legendary creature dies, you gain 1 life. That is so pathetic. And I have to enchant an artifact. Can I enchant my Soul Ring? Whenever a legendary creature dies. So if you're in a game where everyone's commander is dying over and over again, that's value. Bunnies are... Yeah, my avatar is a bunny. Bunnies are friends, not food. But bunnies... Is it a hairball? Oh, yeah, it sort of looks like a hairball. Black life gain, let's go. Well, I mean, that's a lot of life gain in black, right? It's usually in the form of dealing damage. It's pretty common. It's like you lose life. It's a lot of the vampires, you lose life, I gain life. Which never made sense to me. Why is it that the vampire feasting on some other creatures, or even a planeswalker, gives me life? It makes no sense at all. This art is what happens when you give a toddler a Sharpie. Oh, I thought you said Slurpee. I mean, gaining life from death. Definitely. Yeah, that's a very, very, very dark arts thing to do. This artifact Doomblade recur repeat. I think it's a little bit more complicated than that. All right, it's doable. It's very doable. So doable it hurts. Captain Rumia extending the show. I know you love the show. And we will extend it to the Marauding Tinker Speaker. It speaks to tinkers, I guess. Oh, it's a giant fish. 5 mana for a 4/3 fish with Defender. That's lame. Tap. Target player gets an emblem with you may cast instant and sorcery spells from your graveyard. What the hell is this? What the hell is this card? That is so weird. It is funny. It is such an outrageous bomb. It's such a powerful effect attached to the absolute crap creature. It's a clunky 5 mana 4/3 with Defender. But if it gets to your turn, I mean, it has this, it's an outright broken ability. Cyber's but dangerous. I don't know if it's too broken because you have to cast this card and wait till your next turn. Like, it can easily die. Dies to lightning bolt. Literally dies to everything. Yeah, dies to bolt. Dan's father? It could be. Just don't let Cauldron players see it. Random fish with nuclear bomb. Infinite turns with time warp. It's true, yeah. None of those cards leave the graveyard. So it's a potential gigantic, powerful card. Yeah, it doesn't die to cut down. Well, I mean, there's a lot of cards that won't kill this card. It's an emblem. 1 activation. Yeah, you only need 1 activation. What's really funny, it's like target player gets this. So there is a world, get this, there's a world where you play the Marauding Tinker Speaker and then someone steals it. Someone steals it from you and then they use this. Well, they could actually, you know what they can do? They can play those red cards that, like, ETB, take control of target creature opponent controls. It gains haste, and then they can immediately give themselves the emblem. Bingo, previous card votes for Death Goblin? What? I don't think so. Feel generous. You can tap and give it to everyone. You could do that. All right. I think this card works. I'm not going to say it's Zybers. It could be a danger, but I think it works. It's a fascinating card. Next up, we got Marcio with Zlatan the Lion on Discord, if you know. This is not a Discord show. Sorry about that, Marcio. I have no idea what that means. Some people know. Great. But with that super chat, we will take a look at another card. Okay, Expel the Undercity. It's a 3 mana enchantment. Pay 1. And also pay 1 life. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token and exile that card. And create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token. What? Here's the weird thing. Tokens aren't cards. They're tokens. So what the hell are they talking about when they say exile a card? I paid a life and paid 1 mana for a 2/2 zombie and exile that card. Yeah, I know. Token isn't even a card. Yeah, which card? What are we talking about over here? Joe's like, exile any card you want, anything. Are there any physical token cards? No. That's why they're called tokens. They are not cards. Yeah, because like they never go to any zone. If they leave the battlefield, they disappear into thin air. Absolute thin air. Exile the enchantment? No, not really. And exile that card. Hey, I forgot about the rules around here. Is a pizza box a card? No, it's not. Sagacious. Oh, this is a great show. Oh, you're going to enjoy it on the replay. Captain Rumia. Judge, can my opponents kill flying voters? Oh my god. You're going to tattle on me? Are you going to tattle on me? Captain Rumia. Okay, Seraph of Eternity. It's a 5 mana 3/3 bird flying. If you would get 1 or more toughness, you lose that much life. What the F does that mean? If it's like, if you get more buff, well, you're gonna shrink in life total. Steve Cooper says, I remember Wizards made these cheap plastic minis for Magic that were made to represent tokens. Cheap plastic, really? I don't remember. I don't think I played that long ago. Players a card again. Wow, there's so many cards. So many of these cards today are players are a card. Millions of them. If you, a player, are a card and you get your toughness increased, then I guess you also lose your life at the same time. Every 0/1 token is one. No. It's like if you would get one or more toughness. No, I'm assuming it's like if we become a card. Is that whole? Wait. This is all a pure downside. It's just a 3-mana 3/3 flyer, and with a garbage downside. I have to be in 2 colors, spend 5 mana for a crap 3/3. The evasion does not get around this. I wouldn't say we're playing to lose, but I mean, like, there's not an upside here. This is a downside. We could donate it, but, like, the opponent still has to become a card. All right, so with that, I think this is stupid. Just stupid as hell. All right. Hope everyone enjoyed the show today. Oh, it was a great day today. As usual, if you want to be part of these AI-generated Magic the Gathering shows, you got to be here every second Wednesday, but we do the show naturally 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on weekdays. Of course, we got to thank everyone who supports the show. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show. And of course, thanks so much, my Zyber Nation, for being here today. We have a great discussion. Without all of you, how would I know all the rules? People like Dogtarian, Steve Cooper, Kano, Z-Man, Vader, Kosaku, Joe. We have Old Boy, The Damn Draws, Little Deadfly, Armando, Nightmare Incarnation, Bob Talks Bridge, Sheev Lord, Benjamin Berkey, Mappius, Z-Man Vader, Straga, Lorezio, Kano, Fidio, Jeff, Bell. Who else? Lesser Rat's been here. Argentina, Beamancer, Toads, Chest of Treasures, Just My Own Clips, Dudono, Joker, and many more. So as usual, my coffee crew and Zyber Nation, keep brewing those coffees. We're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.